Welcome back to Ostrich Farm Plains, where we last time expanded this ostrich farm here a bit with the hippos that we want for the targets and also with some attractions here. So to get some monthly ride income. So we're actually already getting a bunch of small ostriches, so I don't know, maybe we could actually start just sell some of those. So we'll have a bit more money to work with here. We have a bunch of ostriches already, so we can maybe start with selling a bunch of these. Let's see. So there are some. I guess we have maybe 2 chicks left, if that's what you call ostrich children, I would imagine. And we also want, in the end, several more hippos, so I think we actually should buy maybe 2 more of those already. So I don't know if this is still big enough for them, but I guess we will see. We could probably also add another animal keeper here in that enclosure. We have 1 mechanic, we have no janitors, so we should probably add at least 1 of those to start with. Should probably add 1 more later on. We don't have any shops yet, but we have some people not feeling too well, maybe after having been on this flying carpet here. And I guess we should then also continue with adding some attractions to get more guests into our park to increase our revenue. So maybe I don't know, circuses, what do you think about them? But maybe it at least fits into the theme somewhat here. So maybe we could add that one over here. We'll get some guests over in this direction eventually. So let's add you here maybe. Yeah, there's actually 1 over here wandering about. Craig. I don't know what you're doing over there, Craig, but sure. Or Craig. So let's add this one. We also changed the chain link now. We had this one, safari fence. Should also do that for this one here. Right. I don't think the circus will be enough to get too many customers over here, so maybe we could also add a bit more, a bit more exciting ride over in this corner. Sure, let's do that. And I don't know if it will be possible to have the cube off there, so let's just add you there for the time being. Let's see what's possible. Okay, yeah, it's actually possible. I thought the 3 would be hindering that, but sure, let's just move you there then, and we can actually, no, maybe this corner here is not possible, right? Like so then. So then hopefully we'll get a bit more people over in this direction. We could also add a bit of a platform here, like so. So that there's more things to do in this end of the park. Oh, hello there. You wanted some focus, some attention? Sure. Like so. And we also had 1 hippo now being pregnant, so we'll expand towards this target here. And we also have now we're only waiting for the monthly ride income of 200. Maybe we'll actually reach that now in April. Yeah, we will. So just any second now. We have more ostriches. And there we have that. Your maximum loan has just been increased. Actually, we could possibly try to just pay off a little bit of that. I don't know if that, in the end it might not matter, but let's have it like so in the meantime. Okay, we're already looking at you. Do we have any other Otto? We can sell you. That is a tree. Ollie, like so. What do we have then? We have sold for 1800, so we want to sell for about 700 more. And we should, the rides, we just expanded a bit with the rides. I think maybe we could increase this one possibly a bit more. Not too sure. It's actually also quite hot here, probably in the savannah, so we should also add some, maybe just some roof for the queue here. We should move that bush there. Let's do the same for this one. Do we have some? We'll use that one last, the spire. The roof, was it? Okay, it was in the beginning here. We have the edge. Let's place that over these ones. Like so. And also the roof edge. Oh, right. It can't be, that needs, it will be one higher for that one. Sure. Didn't go exactly as planned, but what can we do? So let's add then, oh, but we can add this one? Sure. It does not look as I intended, but if that's what we have to work with, then that's what we'll work with. We can then possibly also add just that there, so that it doesn't look too weird. All right, that's something. We could also start to add maybe some facilities. Where would we want those? We should actually have some here in the beginning, probably. So let's add in. Let's add just a toilet, set of toilets right there, and we'll build the same type of house here for these. And then we should also expand with some plants maybe along the paths here. So we removed some bushes, so maybe we want to re-add those quite early on here. We removed some little shrub over here. Let's replace that one. We had a larger one over at the flying carpet. But what did that one look like? There are so many here. No, there weren't palm trees. It was more of a large. Maybe it's not available to place, even if it's like in pre-existing in the scenario. Not too sure. Was that? No, that was a tree. There are some bushes. Oh, there. Was it this one? Yeah, it was. Okay, right. So re-add that one. We can add maybe a bit more of those also. Like so. And over here, I think along this path, they have used the ones that we had in the previous park, these small ferns, I think. No, these are even smaller. What are those then? Are they short palm? No, I would not think so. They are, oh, here, low adventure hedgerow. So we should probably also add that along this path here. So let's do that. make it look a bit more nicer in this park. We'll have it like that. Maybe also along here. So start with that. Sure, and also some waste bins. What alternatives do we have? We have some different ones. Safari bin. Sure, let's try that in this park. We don't have any shops yet though, so there shouldn't be too much waste yet. We'll try to add that in the next episode maybe. So how are we doing? We are... Yeah, the queue is full over there. Okay, good. So we have managed to get a flow of people over to that side of the park. We should probably expand a bit more with some attractions over there. Maybe we can do... How are we doing with these ones? We have 4 hippos. Total monthly ride income is actually above 400 now. So we should still just continue to sell ostriches and expand a bit with our hippos. I guess we can still try to buy more. What are you called? Una H. Many Una ostriches. But maybe there aren't too many names beginning with O. I'm actually, if you haven't noticed, I'm selling the male chicks. I don't know if that's a good or bad idea, or if it even will matter in the long run. There's actually quite a bit of dung here, so we'll maybe hire one more of you, animal keepers. More. You're getting very hungry. How often are you feeding them? Very often. Right. Maybe we also need to add one more of those houses in the other end, towards this side. But maybe that's for next time. So expand just a bit more with more like some scenario pieces, or not scenario pieces, scenery pieces, some bushes and houses. Also added some attractions over there, which we will continue with. So as always, my name is Søren, and I thank you for watching.